everyone. I'm just sharing my views. Yeah? My views. Whatever you like, take. Whatever you don't like, I'm not a sheikh, I'm not a alim, I'm not a mufti, I'm nothing. Wallahi, I'm nothing, I'm a zabbal, maha'i frang. You like something I said? Take it. Wallahi, it came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You don't like it, brother, drop it and keep moving. Don't alli, you know? Don't alli. Everyone's got an opinion, you know? So my brothers, why are we here? Why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala create us? Are we here to play games? Be honest. Are we here to play games? Why are we here? Wallahi, my brothers, the more I spend time with the youth, I see that, you know, and we always blame the youth. The truth is that the youth is a reflection of what came before them. Everyone's so focused about the youth, and our youth are lost, and our youth are confused, and our youth, Habibi, our youth are lost and confused because you're lost and confused. Because our fathers and mothers were lost and confused. Very easy to stand and point the finger and say, look at them. Look at them. Habibi, your son, your daughter is a reflection of you. It's a reflection of you. How did you spend your time? What are you doing with your life? Your kid is trying to do the exact same thing, maybe through a different path, but the exact same thing. So why are we here, my brothers? Is the purpose of life to get married? Is the purpose of life to wear nice clothes? Is the purpose of my existence to build a big home? Is that why I'm here? Or am I here to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Am I here? Has Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Allah has placed you on this earth for what? For short time. If Allah gives you life, how much is He going to give you? 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, and then what? And then you're going. And then you're going. And then what do you take with you? What do you take? Wallahi, my brothers, this world is so trivial, you have no idea. No idea. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created you for a short time to worship Him, to call to Him, to glorify Him, to establish deen in your life. Two things. My opinion, two things. The purpose of your existence on earth is to establish deen in my life and to establish deen on the earth. Simple. Deen in me and deen in others. That's the purpose of your life. That's why you're here. Wallahi, my brothers, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't care. He doesn't care. Allah doesn't care how much money you have. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't care how many cars you drive. Allah doesn't care how big your house is, how many bedrooms, whether there's en-suites, granite bench tops, bench. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala doesn't care. It's all dunya. الدنيا ملعونة وملعون ما فيها لو كانت الدنيا تعدل عند الله جناح بعوضة ما سقى كافرا منها شربت ماء. The Prophet of Allah, he says, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, this world is so trivial. This world is so pathetic. This world is so cheap in the eyes of Allah. It's so cheap. It's so worthless. He says, if it doesn't, but if this world had any value in the eyes of Allah, Allah would not have had given a single kafir a sip of water to drink. Not a sip of water would He have had given a single kafir. Imagine someone that hates Allah, he hates His Prophet, is an enemy of Islam, clear, open enemy. Yet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala still gives them, still opens doors upon them, money, cars, women, palaces, empires, governments, and Allah gives. Why? Because all of it means nothing to Allah. It's worthless. This is not success. And what's sad is you and I, the Muslim, you and I, the ones that have been given deen, the ones that have been given light, the ones that have been given the greatest gift to humanity. The greatest gift is Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam and the Quran and the book of. We've left that. We've left the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. We've left His deen. We've left His way. We've left His sunnah. For what? What have we left it for, my brother? What, for this world? For this dunya? For this dunya? Whoever left this world and took anything with him? Whoever left this dunya and took anything with him? Yet we still fall in the same holes. We still make the same mistakes. The night has been called. Which side are you on? Ask yourself, which side are you on? Are you on Allah's side? Are you on the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu? Are you on his side? Which side are you on? And wallahi, don't fool yourself. Claims. Habibi, everyone talks. If talking was going to allow us to enter into paradise, Habibi, trust me, we're all in Firdaus al-A'la. But you look at the Sahaba and you look at the Prophet, they spoke very little and they did much. Today we speak very much and do very little. Which side are you on? Wallahi, my brothers, every single person is searching for happiness and we're all searching for success. Every human is. Muslim and non-Muslim alike. Everybody wants to be successful. Everybody wants to be happy. Everyone wants to be ahead of the game. But Allah has sent you the Prophet. Allah has sent you His book, His Quran, to show you which path is success, to show you which path leads to happiness. And we've left it and turned to what? What have we turned to? What have we turned to? People ask me, Akhi, why are we suffering? Why are we miserable? Habib, why do you think we're miserable? The Prophet of Allah, he said, I left you on the clear road, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I left you on the clear road. I left you on the clear path. Layluha kanahariha. It's night, it's like it's day. I left no stone unturned. I ask you by Allah, a man that taught you how to clean yourself in the toilet. Imagine he showed you how to clean, not just how to clean, what hand to use. What hand to use? You think someone that went through so much detail is going to leave you lost without direction? He showed you exactly a map. He gave you a map. People ask me, Akhi, what do I need deen for? Have you ever heard this? What do I need deen? You know why you need deen? Because deen is your GPS through life. Deen is your GPS through life. If you don't have deen, Habibi, you're a lost soul. You're chasing your whims and your desires. Deen is a GPS. I'm lost, Habibi, I'm lost. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. Deen, GPS. Turn it on. Final destination where? Jannah. Fine. Your location, final destination, that's the road. Follow. Follow. But nahna no. The road is clear. It's there. I can see it. And everyone thinks he's a doctor and a scholar. Habibi, no, trust me. Go left here, I'll show you a shortcut. Turn right here, trust me, I know, I've been here before. And then when he turns right, is this it? Wallah, I don't know, man. I don't know, wallahi, there used to be a tree. I think they cut the tree down. Left and right and U-turn. Habibi, what do you waste your time for? The path is there, the path is clear. Wallahi, my brothers and my sisters, please try to understand this concept. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not looking to be impressed with what you can come up with. You know, sometimes people think that, you know what? That look, I know that that's the path, but I want to impress Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and I want to do something else. Or I want to do something extra. Allah is not impressed with this. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not looking for that. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made it very clear. This is my path. This is my road and this is my prophet. And you will only success if you follow his road. Anything and everything other than his way will lead you to destruction, even if it's under the banner of deen. Yeah, and if I want to create, and this is where this whole topic of bid'ah comes from. If I want to create a new form of worship, it's sincere, it was really for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's out of this form of bid'ah. If the Prophet didn't do it, it's going to lead you to destruction. Why? Because Allah is not looking for inventions. Allah made it very clear. That's the road, that's the path. He was perfection. You follow, you reach success. You don't follow, you come up with your own things, you make lefts and rights, you're going to be destroyed. Very simple. Very simple. So my brothers, in relation to this topic, where are we? Where are the youth? What's happening in our communities? What's going on with the boys? Why have we left the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Why have we left the way of the Sahaba? For the way of what? What life are we living? What life have we chose? We've become thugs. thugs and not gangsters. Someone warned me. He said to me, brother, don't call them gangsters. I said, what do you mean? He said to me, call them pranksters, because that's what they are. You call him a gangster, even though you're addressing the issue, but deep down in his heart, he feels like, see? So he acknowledges I'm a gangster. Habibi, you're a prankster, that's what you are. You're a prankster. You choose a life other than the life. And listen, please try to understand. Don't think a gangster is someone that gets tattoos and sells drugs. La habibi, wallahi, there are people with beads and they pray in the masjid and their fathers and they're 60 and 70 years of age, and he's a bigger gangster than the gangster on the street. A gangster is someone, a prankster. A prankster is someone that oppresses. A prankster is someone that leaves the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. He's a prankster. But my brothers, what have we left? We left the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam for the life of whom? For the life of whom? What are we following? What's happening in our community? What's happening in our community? There's a death on a weekly basis. A death on a weekly basis now. And who's killing who? Don't you understand? When you leave the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, people tell me, brother, look what kafar. Habibi, never mind what kafar are doing to you. Allah Himself will destroy you. When you leave the manhaj, when you leave the way, when you leave the path, Allah will destroy. Never mind what kafar are doing. Allah Himself will destroy you through your own actions. Through your own actions. We've left the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam for who? Let's be honest. For the way of Fir'aun. Is that what we're doing? Whose side are you on? Are you on the Prophet's side or are you on Fir'aun's side? And the youth and my brothers and my sisters, wallahi, I see the love we have for this love. This life, bro, we glorify it so much. Far, did you see? Far, did you hear? Brother, you see what he's driving? Do you see what he's wearing? We love it, brother. What do you love about it? What do you love about it? You choose the life of the prophets, you will have the ending of the prophets. But if you choose the life of Fir'aun, by Allah, you will have the fate and you will have the end of Fir'aun.